Hello, let me just adjust this beauty. Oh yeah. There we go. Excellent. Now let's see, our toes visible. Yes, they are. Is there anybody there? I am. Okay, let's see. Oh, I got 3. Hello, good morning. Give me a name, give me a wave. Who are we? How are we doing? Let's see if I can, there we go, beautiful. No waves, no hello. Okay, we're gonna do a strength session. We're gonna work upper body, lower body, a bit of core, and then we're gonna do some conditioning at the end. Okay. I'm just gonna give a couple of minutes for people to join in. I'm in the wonderful country of Ireland where it is grey and cloudy and 9 degrees, and it's also 3 o'clock in the day. Okay, Jill, hello. Yvette, hello, good morning. Okay, you're not really gonna need much equipment today. We're gonna do some push-ups, some squats, some hip press. Yeah, if you have a little bit of weight, fine. If you don't, you'll be good. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Okay. Just wanna make sure you can all see my feet when I'm on the floor. Should be okay. I am Patty, hello. Okay, so, one more minute. I do have an Irish accent, so be aware of that. I work at the Mayfair Lakeshore location, so just a little bit. Name's Julie, but I'm also known as Pipes, because my name's Piper. Yeah, sorry. Okay, I'm kind of giddy now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start. Your feet are hip distance. You're gonna tuck your chin towards your chest. You're gonna roll your shoulders in, and you're gonna lengthen all the way down. You're just gonna drive the weight into the balls of the feet, stretching out through the back of your legs. Take a good deep breath there. Then from there, you're gonna walk out into a push-up position. So walk it out, push-up position. You're gonna bring your shoulders over your hands, and you're gonna step your right foot towards your right hand. You're gonna glide your hips forward, drive your knee out, lengthen up. So you're looking to open up the hips, get a little bit of rotation through your spine. Mary, how are you? Did Judy make it yet, I wonder? Okay, so you're opening up in that position. Keep that back knee off the floor. And then we're gonna change sides. So left heel comes towards your left hand. Glide those hips forward, drive the knee out, lengthen it up. I am. Nice. Holding it there. Open up through the hips, a little bit through the spine. Okay, then we're gonna come up, you're gonna set it up into a squat. You're gonna go least hip distance. You're gonna drive your knees out. We're gonna go for 10 squats. So you're looking to get your hips below your knees. Hello, Al. He's watching. So you're gonna drive it out. Knees are out. Spine's nice and long. Just gonna warm it up. Then from there, you're gonna kick it out towards your opposite hand. Doesn't really matter where your hand gets to. I want to make sure your legs are staying long. I don't want you bending your knees. Legs stay long, kicking it up. Okay, then we're just gonna open up the hips a little bit. So you're gonna come onto the floor. You're gonna bring one knee in front and one to the side. So if you're using a yoga mat like I am, I've got one along the front, one along the side. I want you to lengthen up nice and long through your lower back. You're going to concentrate on pushing this hip back. So your hands are going to come down. You're actually going to drive that hip back behind you. Feel it into the hip. As you get deeper into the stretch, you can come onto the elbows. But you're actively pushing that hip back. And changing sides. So lengthen up nice and long from your lower back. You're going to fold forward. Actively push that hip back behind you. You should feel it nice. Release through your hip. Okay, we're going to do a shoulder clock. Hi, Scrappy. Don't know if you can see the dog there. She's just joining in. So you are going to come sideline. You're going to bring your top leg over so your knee comes out in line with your hip. And then I want you to place your lower leg on your ankle. So just go through that again. So you're going to bring the knee out over your hip, place the ankle, come lying down, and you're going to take your arm. You're going to open up your rib cage so you're rolling back, keep your hips in front, and you're going to draw a giant circle on the floor, or you're going to stay up here. But you're just looking to get some movement through your shoulders, your chest, and a little bit of rotation through your spine. And then we're going to change sides. So nice and long through the body. You're going to bring your top leg out, knee comes hip height. You're then going to take your lower leg and you're going to place it on your ankle. You're going to rest your head on your bicep and you're going to roll it around. And again, now crack. Okay. We are going to do 2 exercises 3 times. We are going to do a pulse squat. You're going to set it up. Your feet are at least hip distance apart. Your toes can point out or go straight. It's up to you. Most important thing is that when we're coming down, you're actively going to drive those kneecaps out and you're going to sink down. So you're here into your squat. You're going to pulse up, come back down, drive up. That's 1. You're going to come down, back up. That's 2. If you want to make it harder, grab something with a little bit of weight. I never want you here. I want your shoulders back and down. We're going to come down, pulse up, back down. That's your first exercise. Second exercise, I'm going to give you 2 options. You can either do a push-up or some kind of shoulder press. So with your shoulder press, again, grab something with a little bit of weight. These are like 6 pounds. Your feet are hip distance, knees are soft. Tuck that tailbone under. So your rib cage and your hips should come together. You're not here, but you're here. You're going to bring the weight to your shoulder height and just press it up. Okay? That's option 1. Or option 2 is your push-up. So place the hands down, feet come together, squeeze the glutes, core is active, you're coming down, drive it up, come down, drive it up. If you want to make it a little bit easier, come down, all the way, face plant, reset onto the knees, come up, slow and controlled, coming down. So there are your 3 options for the second exercise. So we're going to squat. So you're going to grab a weight, no weight, wherever you're at. To make it harder, it's going to be your tempo, so how slow you go down, or to add extra weight. That's how you're going to make it harder. So we're going to set it up. With the squat, we're going to go for 10, which is kind of 20 because we're doing the pulse. So you're going to drive the knees out, you're going to come down, pulse up for 1. Let's go. For 2, for 3, 4, drive those knees out, control the knees, 5, 6, you're looking to get your hips below your knees, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then you're either going to go for your shoulder press, so remember, tuck that tailbone under, bring your ribs and your hips together, you're locked there. You're going to press it up, or you're going to go for push-ups. I'm going to go for 10 push-ups, 8 to 10 push-ups. With the shoulder press, 10 to 12, wherever you're at, depends on the weight. So we're going to set it up. Hands down, shoulders over the hands. Toes together, legs are active. Push the floor away. Keep the body solid. And I'm gonna go for 10. Okay, back to your squat. How are we doing? Any questions? Not very good. So, plant the feet. Toes are either in front or slightly out to the side. You want your knees to come out, sink down, pulse for 1. Pulse, 2, 3. Let's go. 4, 5, 6. Should be getting a little bit of a burn. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Fantastic. Second exercise. Press, push up, wherever you're at. Setting it up, feet together, squeeze the glutes. I never want you in this position on a push-up. Lift your hips up slightly, and we're going. And 10. Again, it's wherever you're at, your level. If you need to go to 15, go to 15. If you need to go to 10, go to 10. 5, go to 5. I'm out of breath. It's hard talking and exercising, just so you know. Okay, we're going to set it back up. You're going to drive the knees out. Sink it down, pulse, back up. For 2, 3, squeeze the glutes when you get to the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nearly forgot 10 came after 9. Okay, we're going to finish this off with either your press or your push-ups. So setting it up, hands coming down, feet together, keep the hips up, coming down, nice and solid for 10. Make sure your hips and your shoulders are coming down at the same time. 8, 9, and 10. I'm just going to sink back into a downward dog, so I'm going to push my heels down, hips up, push my shoulder blades down, my back, let my head drop through. Keep the pressure through your hands equal. I'm just releasing out through the back of the body. And then we're going to come up. Okay, now we're going to do some form of hip press. If you have a roller, we're going to use it. If you don't worry about it. And we're going to do some form of row. So if you have a band, you're going to place it around your feet and you're going to row it up. If you have dumbbells, you're going to row it up. If you don't have either, you're going to face your thumbs out and draw your shoulder blades in towards your spine. So the setup on this one's important. You're going to be loading through your lower back. You want to make sure you're active through your core to support you. So your feet are hip distance, your knees are soft. You're going to stick your behind out. You're going to bring your chin towards your chest. My spine there is in a neutral position. I've got a little arch here and I've got a little arch here. From there, you're going to draw your belly button up and draw your belly button in. And you're either going to row with the band, row with dumbbells, or thumbs up, squeeze together. 10 to 12 reps, depending where you're at. If you need to go to 15 to make sure you feel a bit of a burn, I'm happy with that. Your hip press. You can be done with a roller or no roller. Roller is going to be harder. I'm going to show you both options. So you're going to place the arches of the feet on the roller. Hands come up at shoulder height and glue your shoulder blades to the floor. Arch if the foot is on the roller. You're going to drive up. Squeeze through the glutes, come back down lower, do not touch the floor of the glutes, come back up, back down, drive up, come back down. If you don't have a roller, heels are down, toes are up, drive up, come back down, drive up, come back down. We are looking to engage through the back of the leg, glute, and a little bit of the back, okay? That's what we're doing on that one. So 2 exercises, 3 times. We're gonna set it up with your row first. So feet are hip distance, knees are soft. Stick the bum out, stick the chest out. Dumbbells in hand, band, or just thumbs up. You're gonna drive those elbows back. Drive your shoulder blades in towards your spine. Just make sure your neck is nice and long. Shoulder blades are drawing down your back. So keep working. Again, 10 to 12 reps wherever you get to. And a little bit of water. You keep working. Then if you have a roller, we're going to use the roller, otherwise you're just on the floor. So arches of the feet are going to come onto the roller, hands up at shoulder height. Glue the shoulder blades down, squeezing up, engage, come back down, levitate with the glutes, drive up. Going to go for 12, maybe 15 if you've got no roller. Rework to squeeze through the glutes. 6, 7, 8, good. 9, 10, 11, I'm going for 2 more. 12 and 12. Okay, should be feeling active through the back of the body, so that's going to work the back of the legs. This one, your dumbbell's going to work upper back. Upper to mid. Now I'm getting tired. So, feet are hip distance, soft in the knees, stick the bum out, chest is proud. Your shoulders should be well shot of your toes. So, my rib cage is probably over my toes. I can't really see. Yeah, okay. From there, I'm just going to do thumbs up. I'm going to turn my thumbs up towards the ceiling and I'm going to squeeze back. Slow and controlled, drawing my shoulder blades in towards my spine. Keep my chin tucked towards my chest. My gaze should be at my heels. Keeping my spine in neutral. Thumbs are up because it's going to set the shoulder blades in the position I want. I'm going to go for 15. Legs should be feeling a little bit holding this position. I'm going to go 2 more because I can't count. Okay, relax, then we're going to go back to the floor, either with the foam roller or just your heels are down. Arms up at shoulder height, draw your shoulder blades back. You're going to push through the heels, engage, come back down, drive it up for 3, 4, 5, 6, good, 7. I'm aiming for 12. Try not to touch the floor. 10, let's go, 2 more. 11. If your feet are on the ground, you've got no roller, go for at least another 3 reps. Okay, let's go back, working in here. 3rd and final round on this. Feet are hip distance, knees are soft, stick the bum out, tuck that chin towards your chest. If you have a band, it's wrapped around the feet and you're going to drive it up. I'm just going to go thumbs up. So thumbs up, drive back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. I'm going for 15. Sit back into it. Stick the bum out, gaze towards your ankles. Keep that chin towards your chest. Driving it in, active through the shoulder blades. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and rest. Should be feeling a little bit of work through here. We're going to go back on the floor. Last time on this one. So heels are down, toes are up if you have no roller. If you've got a roller, you're going to put the arches of your feet on the roller. If you feel that you're cramping or you're going to get a Charlie horse through the back of the legs, get rid of the roller. your last round. So make sure your ponytail's out of the way and your head is flat on the ground. Arms up, shoulder height, draw your shoulder blades back onto the floor. You're going to engage, drive up, push through the feet, squeeze the glutes, come back down. Aiming for 12. Squeeze up for 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax the toes. I'm going to go for another 3, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, nice work. We are going to do Tabata, so it's going to be 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're going to pick 2 different exercises. This is more to get your heart rate up and a little bit of core. We're going to do like an in and out squat, which I'll show you now, and we're going to do a beast or a plank. It's up to you. So, all depends on the impact that you can take through your knees. Excuse me, this is pretty low impact. So what you're going to do, you're going to sink down into a squat. Your feet are hip distance, wider. Hip distance, wider. Hip distance, wider. Okay? In and outs. Light on the toes. If that's not for you, guess what? You're going to do a wall sit. So you're going to come down. You're going to sweaty up the glass behind you. You're going to drive the knees out, heels down, holding it there. My head, my shoulders, my lower back, it's all pressing into the wall or the door. And you're going to hold it there for 20 seconds. So 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. That's your first exercise. Second exercise, it's either going to be a beast, we're just going to work the quads as well, which is fantastic. So hands are going to come down. You're going to bring your knees underneath your belly button. You're going to roll your toes. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. I do not want you here, I want you here. You're going to roll the toes, you're going to lift the knees up, and you're going to hold that there for your 20 seconds. Other option, come onto the elbows, keep the hips up slightly. I do not want you here, I want your shoulders past your elbows. You're going to hold it there. Do not sink into it. Lift those hips up. It's not cheating. I don't want any pressure into your lower back. So, we're going to do 2 exercises. We're going to rotate. So pick one of those squat exercises, either the in and outs or the wall. And then pick your beast or your plank. And we're going to rotate through. So we're going to do 8 rounds. So we're going to start with the squat, then go to the core exercise. We're going to rotate through and get that work done. Any questions? No, fantastic. I'm just going to set up my timer. Ding, 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 ding. Let's see. Oh boy. No, go back. Okay, so 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. I am going to shout at you when you're changing, okay? So we're going to start with your squats. So you're either on the wall or you're here ready to go. 3, 2, 1, 20 seconds of work. Let's go, in and out. Keep light on the toes. 20 seconds. Should be able to keep a constant beat. Legs are burning. Come down onto the floor, your plank or your beast, it's up to you. Beast is preferable, but it's up to you. Draw your shoulder blades back, knees underneath your belly button, roll your toes, lifting it up. If you feel it in your lower back at all, lift those hips up a little bit higher. I do not want you to feel in your lower back. If you want to make it harder, glide your shoulders over your fingertips, load it, holding it there, you're breathing, another 5 seconds. Otherwise you're in your plank, legs should be feeling it, and rest. Coming back up, either on the wall or here, you're in and outs. Tights were a bad idea. Let's go, in and out. Light on the toes, chest is proud. And we're working. Nice work. Let's go. And rest. Woo! Back down. Setting it up. Whew. Roll the toes. Lifting it up. Hold it there. This or you're in a plank. If you're in a plank, do not sink through your lower back. Lift those hips a little bit. Squeeze the glutes. Core is active. Try and slide your shoulders forward slightly. Holding it there. And rest. Halfway. 2 of each to go. Are you still with me or have you all just died off? And we're working. Pop it in, pop it out. Let's go. Nice and light on the toes. Five seconds. Stick with it. And rest. Plank your beast. Let's go down. Hands are down. Let's go, rolling it up. Nice work for breathing. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Hi, Scrappy. Holding it there, 20 seconds. We've got 5 to go. And rest. I'm hurting. Okay. Setting it up. Let's go. Last time on this one. Stick with it, get it done. Keep moving. Legs should be burning a little bit. 5 seconds. Whew. Last time, coming down. The beast, you're really going to feel the legs now. Hands are down. Knees underneath your belly button. Roll those toes. Shoulder blades, throw them down, holding it there. 20 seconds of work. Then we're done with all the movements, so we're going to do some stretching. Gaze towards the floor, keep your spine in neutral. Don't drop your head down on your plank as well. You want to be looking at the floor. Straight in front. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Rest. Okay, grab a little bit of water. Holy smokes. Where is my water? There it is. I'm just catching my breath. Okay, we're going to do a couple of stretches. This one's going to open up through your hip flexor. This one gets tight from sitting, driving, just being in that short position the whole time. So you're going to feed one leg back. Your toes are pointing straight down. You don't want them out to the side. They're not pointing out to the side. Toes are pointing straight down. Hips are pointing straight down. I want you to sink the hips forward. You're looking to get a stretch through here. So if you can, do a bit of a Jane Fonda. The back leg, you're going to bring that arm up and over. So you're squared in front, glide forward, up and over. And back off. Change sides. Again, square the toes, square the hips, glide forward, side bend. Holding it there. Sweaty, Betty. Okay. Okay, then we're just going to stretch out to the side of your lower back. So you're going to get a nice wide stance. Hands on your sides. You want your shoulders over your hips. You're going to walk down towards your knee. You're going to push this hip out. And then you're going to bring that arm up and over. So I'll do that again. So you're going to walk down, push the hip out, and then arms up and over, and you should feel a stretch through the side of the body. And back off. Changing sides. So you're going to walk down, push that hip out, and side bend. You should feel something through here. Try and keep your shoulders stacked on top of your hips. Coming back up. Keep with a nice wide stance. You're going to lengthen down, bring the weight into the balls of your feet and stretch out through the back of your legs. If you can, drop the head down, let the blood flow to the brain, relax the brain. From there, I want you to tuck your chin towards your chest, bring your arms forward and separate your shoulder blades. Your shoulder blades should be rolling around your rib cage, popping towards the front, and then open it up. So bring the back of the hands, you're aiming to bring the back of the hands together. They're never going to reach, but that's what you're aiming for. Come forward, and come back. Okay, I hope you feel good. Please make sure to eat something, drink some water, maybe do a stretch or two later on, and have a fabulous, warm weekend. Thank you for joining.